Perhaps do you see evidence of a sinister cult?
Okay, you're obviously if you don't mind, you're talking to yourself a bit as you tick off a few bits and pieces, knowledge you have from across the sea that drifted over to hill folk country and things like that. Obvious to you that she's a forester, who are similar to the hill folk, but more maybe more individualistic and rustic and more found in forests instead of hills and rolling countryside.
They hate walking up and down. They only like to walk levels. With a shade of.
And but yeah, okay. So you're putting two and two together. The name of the place, the sign swinging gently in the breeze outside the pub, and you made the mistake of mentioning King Balthazar. She's obviously a devotee of the what are they called?
Did you mix up Balgrave and Balthazar? Is that the idea?
No, because Balgrave. Well, he has made the foolish mistake of mentioning King Balthazar, who is the legendary ancient king of Balgrave. Why not? And obviously, for the foresters, they're kind of this almost King Arthur figure who should come back and help them throw off the yoke of the Elven Empire.
Oh,
but
good.
Talking about it in public in Tourmaline, as you start to explain this.
Great. You're like, oh wow, you guys are all into the IRA, aren't you? This is so awesome.
If that's all right, that seems to be how this might go down.
Do you think that I could now quickly use speed or something to just shut her up and hustle her out of there?
That seems like a thing you could try and do.
Yeah, I think Elven speed is the way to go here.
Do you want to do your Elven speed roll because you haven't ever actually made one? So if you want to do that, yes.
Actually, you know what? I think I'll go with fast talk.
Would you like to roll sincerity to see if we can convince people?
No. I'm going to...
you can do any of them you want.
If I tell the truth about girl and succeed wonderfully, that's going to go over really well. So I'm going to use fast talk. So if I'm not going to lie and I'm not going to tell the truth, I'm going to flim-flam.
Yeah, you could also roll fate. See if we just get lucky.
I get a good result. I get a good result on my fast talk.
Okay. That's going to me.
Sorry, we've just got her out of the sanitarium today.
No, it's like blah, blah, blah. Isn't it amazing what people babble about when they don't know what they're talking about? So funny, all the people you meet in the big cities. So glad to be here. Great inn. Hey, how about a beer?
So cool. Easily gets you 5 minutes of befuddled people around you and maybe a few scattered bronze coins, buying drinks at the bar. Manages to
my new
keep
big
everything
city
calm.
lifestyle.
I was going to say,
day drinking.
Obviously, the character type barfly has been neglected in the list. So thus far, a bar fight has not broken out, and no one is currently attempting to shut anybody up, murder anybody, do any of the fun things that might happen. I have a question for Christabel. If Chief, Boss, what's his name? The slug?
Champ.
If Champ were to ingest a harmless metallic object about yay big, would it harm him, first of all? And if not, then how long would we reasonably expect the object to be returned to the light?
So, do you want to make a nature roll to see whether you have a good and sensible opinion? Or
sure.
Or depending on whether you
I will make a nature roll.
I was offering an alternative of knowledge if you feel it's more.
No.
Slugs.
That's fine. But thank you for being flexible. Oh, good. It's a feeble result.
Oh, well,
If I had used knowledge, it would be a catastrophic result.
Well, my
I'm
hope
sure
is
it would.
that Christabel's intimate knowledge of Champ's functions
I
would give him a fair bonus, but
I suppose that would be.
if I may suggest an interpretation, I would like to say that no knowledge is gained, but Christabel drunkenly describes several exciting poop stories in a loud voice that everyone in the bar. Slug poop story. That's where I would take this, but
okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to say, well, I'm going to take this as a yes to the basic idea because evidently
Not a bad idea.
Something's returns to the light eventually. And since Champ doesn't really seem to leave Christabel's presence, we can be fairly assured that the object that Champ may ingest accidentally on purpose would be safe there.
I guess we could set it on the table and see if he goes for it.
Well, we'll do that in private. I'm not going to set it on any table right now. But yes, I think that that's the safest place for a certain thing.
That seems like it might be a plan.
I was thinking about the best place to hide the whistle, and that just struck me as the way to go.
So are you hanging out in the bar or hurrying up to your rooms before?
I think after we've made the right impression, or at least distracted everybody before somebody says, "What did that wolfling say?" Then we can make our. That's what Fast Talk's for, right? Getting out of there absolutely. While the getting's good. So right. I think after at 4 minutes and 30 seconds, I say we bolt.
Okay, cool. Let's assume the tavern is as sophisticated as it is, as have keys that you can give for rooms. You can head upstairs and check out the somewhat Spartan accommodations.
Perfect. We have 2 rooms, remember. I paid for 2.
2 rooms, a couple of beds in each.
And so I'm going to suggest that we feed Champ the whistle.
I will put him on the ground next to the whistle and see what he does.
No, that's okay. Whichever which way he wiggle crawls, I'll just poke the whistle in front of him.
Yeah, well, I mean, what happens if the whistle doesn't come back out? What if it just gets stuck in there?
I think the cave slug is spongy enough that. Well, you see, I mean, that's why I asked. That's why I asked Christabel, and Christabel seems to be sure that whatever goes in, something's coming out. So,
I propose the detail that Champ's underside is transparent.
Seems fair.
No, that's not going to. I oppose this particular bit of staginess because we don't want casual inspection of Champ to disclose his internal contents.
Yeah. Fate roll.
Okay.
How has it come to this? Whose idea was it to have a slug?
I'm happy to have you both make fate rolls to determine whether or not Champ is transparent in some.
Here we go.
Yeah, let's do this.
One roll will be fine. You do it.
Wait, one roll or both of us?
It's my slug.
All right.
I rolled feeble.
Okay, so a feeble roll.
All right.
So as well as
the newly discovered to be opaque slug. I think I'll spend the evening trying to feed Champ. I'll put crusts, or I'll soak some crusts in beer and stick the whistle on it. And he'll get there eventually.
Well, give me a tame roll anyway. I think he is indeed going to eat it.
Well, I think that's going to be Christabel's.
You're the one trying to feed the slug a whistle with crusts and prompting.
Well, then I'll look
Give me a
up and
tame
say,
roll,
help me out here. How do I get the little booger to eat it?
Okay, give me both. Give me a tame roll. Who is helping whom? Or don't.
Rob,
Can
that's
we
up to
just
you.
bury the whistle somewhere? This is ridiculous.
Whistles
And
that
it's
get
mine.
buried get dug up.
Okay, are you in fact
Champ
arguing?
Well, you're
hangs
just
out.
making.
Champ hangs
You're-
out on your head or in your bag or in your boobs and is
Yeah.
around.
Well, maybe I don't want to be a target for anyone who comes looking for this whistle.
They won't know it's there. That's the point. Who would look at a slug?
What is that supposed to mean?
It means that they're going to be digging up holes every which way all over the place, looking for where you would have buried it. That's what they're going to be doing.
Okay, so it seems that Shining Star is making a logical argument about what would be a sensible course of action. So that's an intelligence. And this is going to be orthogonally related to a role by Christabel. Is this driven by I don't want people messing up, or is this a I don't want to be painting a big target on myself or my?
Well, mainly on Champ. I mean,
Okay,
Priorities,
so
after all.
that's to do with your emotional connection. So it's probably going to be a preach or a sincerity.
oh,
You
what?
can take whichever one, preach or sincerity. Take whichever one.
Okay.
How about, or just basic empathy, maybe, if that's best. Right?
I believe empathy is meant to be for sensing
Hey.
other people's things.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah, you
Apparently
can see
that's
whether
more
Champ
like-
wants to eat the whistle, right?
Eat.
Okay.
we're not getting no.
That's an intrigue.
Jump is a cave thing. He doesn't care.
Oh, the slug... anti-slug prejudice at the table here, as if Champ doesn't have feelings of his own. Okay.
I'll have you. Oh, okay, right. On here, I have written that Champ needs more attention because no one has been paying him any attention. So I have empathy for this one.
I see. Okay. Well, he's getting all the attention he wants, plus food, plus beer, plus an aperitif.
Okay.
So here comes the intelligence.
And
Oh.
preach.
Oh, what? I was rolling preach. Okay. Ooh, 91.
I lose by a mile.
I got a superior.
I am way down there.
Okay. I need to know exactly how way down you.
Okay, well, my intelligence is 12, and I rolled like a... Okay, I got feeble. I'm in the teens.
Ooh, okay.
All right.
So it seems to me.
Someone has to look out for Champ's well-being. Is all. I do not know what would happen if he ate a whistle.
I see. Well, if you don't know, then you don't know. And who among us would risk poor Champ, who has stuck with us through thick and thin?
Well, it's
Stuck being the operative.
I am tempted to suggest that this combination of roles means that when mid-argument you manage to get Champ to eat the whistle, everyone feels really bad that they shouldn't have done it. Christabel's heels
Oh,
have
it
made
wasn't a
everybody...
catastrophe.
Well, I didn't. I never suggested that feeding the whistle.
Oh no, even
the Champ was a
even
bad
better.
idea.
I get it.
Catastrophe.
I see what you're saying. I'm saying you're right. We shouldn't. It would be wrong if we don't know what. Oh shit, he ate it.
Yeah. Then he already. Okay. Yeah.
So right when you convince me, I'm like, yeah, there's one problem.
Okay.
Well, we'll retrieve it, and if he's okay, then we'll just sort of cycle it back, and until such a time as we turn it over to the Elven services after they have given us what we have coming for us for such a valuable object. Don't lose Champ.
He's not going.
Okay.
I can't believe I've lost the roll so badly and I still got my way. How did that happen?
When you suggested feeding a whistle to a slug, I kind of had that.
Well, you convinced me. I feel really bad now. I'm like, oh man, I'm really sorry. But we'll make the best of it.
Oh.